Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Flamin Hot. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the 3rd one. And tonight's episode is BYOC, bitches. Woo! I'm eating Cheetos. I assume Craig.
I don't know if the mic picked that up.
Yeah. Well,
it's Discord. Discord
Yeah.
stopped you guys from hearing it, but on Audacity, it's for sure in there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything about that because I feel that calling it out ruined the bit.
Craig?
I missed what were we saying? What was the question?
Today's episode was BYOC. Craig?
BYO Cheetos?
Yeah, bud.
I didn't have
Where's
to.
your...
I'm on Bring Your Own Cashews.
I got
I
I'm
misunderstood.
BYOB.
Are they...
W.
Wait, what does the W stand for?
Bottle water.
Is the water flaming hot?
No, it's Poland Spring.
Richard, are the cashews flaming hot?
No, I'm a woman. Well, not a woman, but I have a very, very low tolerance.
I believe the term is gringo.
I'm a gringo.
There we go.
There's a reason
like
only one of us.
wah,
There's
wah.
a reason only one of us here is eating the spicy chips.
I can't.
Man, how are they?
I've actually never had them before, so in fairness.
You've never had flaming hots? Holy God, buddy!
Well, I've never.
They're so fucking good.
I was never into spicy foods as a kid.
I guess that's fair.
And then
But today I actually have not the original recipe, but flaming hot sweet Carolina Reaper.
Oh no, those
and
are going to make your
preparation
poos
during
red.
the movie. I've got
flaming hot.
Smoky
smoking
ghost pepper?
ghost pepper flaming
Puffs.
hots.
Wow.
Puffs, yes, they're little. They're like little like jalapeno shaped pops. Look at them.
So
Honestly,
Cheetos
honest to goodness,
Puffs
look
are-
like that.
Those more are closer to a cheese doodle. Then.
Yes, they are closer to a cheese doodle, but I mean they're just called Cheetos.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
but
I'm
they're
a
still-
bigger
yeah.
fan of the cheese doodles than the Cheetos Puffs. Craig, what camp are you in?
Oh, I don't like the puffs in general. I'm a fan of a Cheeto, which is a plain like a regular Cheeto. I don't even know if I can eat a
crunchy.
Cheeto anymore, though. To be honest, is there real cheese at all used in a Cheeto?
Of course, it's real cheese, brother. Come on now.
So
Craig, haven't you seen the commercials where Chester Cheetah makes the disclaimer that all Cheetos products are made with real cheese, and then he goes on his surfboard and like flips the bird to everyone?
Not just real cheese, but a dangerous amount of real cheese.
Yeah.
So they're perfect for you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You would be in the most danger, Craig.
that is true.
Right, it's literally made for you. Craig, I know this is going to sound weird because it says Carolina Reaper right on the bag. These are not hot. This is my first time trying them.
You said
These are not
but
hot.
didn't you call them like flaming hot?
They are flaming hot. They're flaming hot.
But something else though. Sweet. You said sweet Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, there's sweet Carolina Reaper, but that's the thing though, because you hear Carolina Reaper and you hear ghost pepper, they're like the spiciest fucking peppers.
I'm already
not
shaking.
hot. What's up?
I'm already shaking. Just
You're
the
already
thought of it.
Yeah, these are not hot. This is weird.
I'm
So,
gonna have
Craig,
that.
I think you can handle these. They
I
are
probably
made with cheese,
could.
though.
I do like because I like spicy food. I don't like crazy spicy. Like I tend like Buffalo Wild Wings. I usually get mild, which are fairly spicy. You know, they're not like
These are not spicy.
like they are like a mild wing at like Buffalo Wild Wings is spicy. It's not very spicy, but it's spicy. But like my mother, for instance,
Okay, there's spice in there. I would not call that a flamin' hot though. Flamin' hot. I love flamin' hot Cheetos. They're hot. They're legitimately hot. I've seen extra Flamin' Hot. I don't touch them because Flamin' Hot is already like a really good baseline for hot. They are still hot, but you still get that flavor in there. I do love a Flamin' Hot Cheeto. These are fine. I'm never buying these again.
I feel that those might be up my alley because I'm love or hate with spicy, I think, I guess. Because
Okay.
I like the taste, but I don't like the burn. Because to me, all burn is bad. There is no good burn.
Buddy, there's always good burn. Stop
No,
that.
no good burn.
I will say this, there is another one. I think it is also considered Flamin' Hot, but it's like Flamin' Hot Fusion.
Okay.
It's even sweeter than these are, and maybe that might be for you then. Like these, there's still burn on the back end here.
Okay. Craig, do you like the burn?
Not particularly, I guess. I mean, it's like, you know, like I said,
A white people trait.
I'm not super into, you know, like I do enjoy spicy. Like, I mean, all I eat fucking these days is like Mexican food. So like, but I mean, Rich, what do you say? You live at Chipotle, but like, you get don't you get like the spicy sauce?
No, I go with the medium.
Okay.
I can't touch the hot. Do you touch the hot?
I don't go to Chipotle really, so I don't really know what the you know how. I
have no idea.
I'll be honest. I probably would go with a medium as well because I tend to just play it safe. Because as soon as it gets, because if I don't like to go too far because as soon as it gets to a point, I'm just like, well, I can't eat it anymore. So like, I'm just I play it safe.
Once it starts hurting, that's when I can't eat it anymore. Like even a little bit of hurt, that's where I'm all like, I ruined my meal.
It hurts. I would never call like it. I don't feel pain from it.
You should. That's literally what's happening.
I feel some slight discomfort, perhaps, but maybe like
because you're not going hot enough, Craig.
Yeah, I think if you go
not
hotter,
going hot enough. All right, Craig. You buy a bag of regular Flamin' Hot and you feel the burn.
Yeah.
And you come back and you tell me if that was pain. And if it still doesn't hurt while you're eating that, I want you to just take a nice big glass of water and chug it.
I'm gonna go to Google right now and see if there's dairy-free Flamin' Hot Cheetos for our buddy here.
I doubt it. But yeah, I guess check it out. Oh, you know, you could probably do the Funyun rings.
Oh shit!
Flamin' Hot Funyun, Flamin' Hot,
or the popcorn.
I think the popcorn would still be cheese because
shit.
it is the Cheetos brand popcorn. But yeah, I'd say go for the onion rings. Go for the Lay's. Flamin' Hot Lay's are now a thing. Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch, I think, is a thing too now.
Well, Doritos is all cheese.
Cool Ranch is also cheese. Well, I guess it would be dairy too. It's
cheese.
Yeah. Cool Ranch is not cheese.
Oh, it's got
Sweet chili Doritos are not cheese, Craig.
I don't know.
Pickled Doritos are not cheese. Wasabi Doritos are not cheese. What are you saying to me? Why did you just lie to my freaking face?
I don't know.
Come on, Craig. I'm trying to help you.
I'm looking now, and I see
Flamin'
that
Hot Fritos exist too. I'm pretty
there
sure.
are even vegan Doritos, a few flavors.
Vegan Doritos?
Yeah, because like it's. What am I going to do? Am I going to search dairy-free Doritos? I'm just searching vegan Doritos because it's less letters that I have to type.
Doritos makes sense. I don't know. My brain was still thinking Cheetos. Yes, vegan Doritos tracks. I'm sure there's plenty. There's ketchup and mustard flavor, for fuck's sake. Those are vegan, I'm sure.
Man, I'm just looking at these now because I don't even know. Is there dairy? Let's see. They are not vegan, but oh yeah, there's lots of milk in those. And cheddar cheese in the Cool Ranch.
I am surprised.
That's what I'm saying. It's cheddar cheese. It is cheddar cheese.
Craig, you win.
I always thought it was cheddar cheese with a Cool Ranch.
No, he said all Doritos have cheese, and I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Well, look at the other ones.
That was my complaint. I even cooled it on the Cool Ranch. I said there's probably, if not, there's definitely dairy in there because it is ranch,
Craig,
quote unquote.
Craig, when you said all Doritos, did you mean every single flavor, or did you just mean the staples?
I don't even know what other flavors there are other than the two, and then like hot, I guess. The hot one.
Also, Richard, what are the staples? Is it just the two?
Yes.
The ones that you can get.
All Doritos Doritos. You know, the two Doritos.
The one that you can get a Locos.
Fucking genders.
The one that they make Locos tacos from. Those are the staples. Which is 3, I think. There were 3 at a point. I don't know if they have all 3 anymore.
Fiery was the other one, and Fiery lasted longer than Cool Ranch, surprisingly.
I'll believe that.
But
I honestly think Doritos Locos tacos are pretty fucking shit anyway.
They're nothing special.
Yeah, they're nothing.
They just taste like a
all.
taco that you just fucking got your hands a little Dorito cheesy.
Yeah,
and it was
you got
just
them
like,
dusty.
well, I didn't need the dust on the thing, and it also costs
That's
more money.
relevant. I want a dusty taco. Please charge me extra.
I have only ever tasted the Dorito dust if I have it at the beginning of my meal, because that's how slight the Dorito flavor is.
Fucking,
That makes sense.
You rub the chip against your taco.
You have to
It's
have
so
a cleansed palate before you can taste any of it.
Exactly.
You gotta chug your Baja Blast beforehand.
That reminds me, the volcano menu comes back tomorrow at Taco Bell. But you have to be like a rewards member in order to take advantage of it. I think Tuesday and Wednesday. And then after that, it's like DoorDash exclusive for like a week. And then it's only available to the general public for a week, and then it's gone.
I don't get that. Why do they do this?
I don't know. It's really bizarre. But I imagine they might be bringing it back like later on, but it's still very strange.
Yeah. The way they treat the volcano menu and nacho fries, and I've never fucking understood it.
Nacho
playing
fries,
fucking hide and seek with them.
Nacho fries are supposed to be coming back permanently soon.
Are they?
Supposedly.
Okay.
There's no.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
understand
believe when I
why they
see it.
wouldn't just have them permanently. Just they get like.
Exactly.
I think it has to do with potato prices.
They have potatoes on the menu all the time, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
There's
but
always
it's
potatoes.
not. It's not a nationwide. Here's another like menu option, because imagine how many people are ordering potatoes compared to people ordering the fries. Like, I imagine that there's only a small subset of people who believe that the potatoes provide value, in which we are all special boys on the podcast who realize the value of the Fiesta potatoes.
I will fight you. I will fight you on that, Richard, because Taco Bell is very much in like the zeitgeist of the fucking like bullshit hipster everything wanted. That's why they have the fucking whole like resort and the drinks and everything and all that bullshit. And those people tend to be vegan and vegetarian, and they will have the fucking black bean option. And of course, my personal favorite is replace the meat with the fucking potatoes themselves. I'm sure a lot more people will get the potatoes than you would imagine.
They're good.
I don't know. I feel that vegans are actually getting the beef.
Because I'll be
Or
the
not
pota-
You know what, Richard? You might be right.
It's not actually all beef, right?
I
We
think
knew
about
that?
that. I forgot the beef was a vegan option. I completely forgot. As long as it doesn't break 90%, vegans are like, oh shit, I'm there.
Sorry, I misspoke.
11% sawdust, count me in, baby.
Oh, god damn it. You guys
Not
suck.
considered living at that point. It's basically a vegetable.
Did you guys actually want Lego sets, or Costco? Did you actually want a Lego set?
You offered me a Lego set. What am I gonna? What you want me to say? Oh no, Richard, that's okay.
I love Legos.
Now you owe me $100 and a Lego set.
Well, the thing is,
Keeping a tally.
well, I originally wanted to do something nice for my fellow co-hosts, in which I would get them the mini Disney castle. And then Craig, he says, sorry guys, I already bought my Lego castle.
He texted us and as soon as I bought it, but there was no, we had never said anything about it before. I just happened to go to the Lego store for the first time in 3 fucking years. And
I have a solution.
And I was like, you know what? I want this Lego set. And then Rich says, hey guys, I'm going to buy you this Lego set. And I'm like, wait, I literally just bought the thing.
The best part is that Lynn had said, like, oh, you better check with the guys before you just blindly purchase them a gift. And I thought she was an idiot. And I was like, I'm just going to buy it. And then she said, you really should
Rich,
ask them.
The chances were of me purchasing this were extremely low. That it lined up to the fact of the timing of me actually going to the Lego store and purchasing this thing, because I had zero plans on buying it until I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the Lego store tomorrow. I'm going to look up online what there is.
I'm going to the Lego store on Saturday because the big Disney castle is coming out for VIP members.
Whoa, how do you become a VIP member?
You just sign up on the website.
Oh, that's...
So everyone is. It's so stupid.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. But I'm excited. I'm going to roll up in there and I'm going to say, get me the Disney castle. And I'm not actually going to go up to the shelf this time because last time when I got the Rivendell Lego set, I took it off the shelf and then the guys was all like, that's actually the one we keep on display. Let me get you a fresh one from the back. So he made me go put the Rivendell back onto the shelf that I walked all the way up to the register to have him scan.
So
That's smart.
funny story. So I'm not allowed to name names. Friend of mine, big Lord of the Rings fan, and he posted yesterday on Instagram that he got the Rivendell set as a gift from another friend, and I was like, oh shit, who? I'm like, who? I told him today at work. I said, who got you the gift? One of his other friends works at the Lego store, and one of the things he got to do at the Lego store was he got to build the Rivendell display for the store, the one that they had on display.
This story better be hilarious.
It's not actually hilarious at all. It's just cool.
Oh.
It's just
Oh.
so he had purchased the Rivendell set for himself, but hadn't built it, and they rotate out the displays, and I guess in the store. And since he put that set together, they said, "Hey, do you just want it?" And they gave him the set. And he's like, "Well,
God.
He's like, oh,
nice.
I already put this thing together. I'm not gonna, And then he just gave Brandon the one that he had bought.
Oh, you named names.
Oh shit,
Craig,
I'm sorry,
you
names.
goofed it. You named names. Now we
Bleep
gotta
it.
just cut the story.
We gotta cut
it.
we have to just cut the... No one's gonna know when we reference... whatever it is you're talking about later in the podcast. You're gonna be like, whoa, excuse me?
Well, I don't know what to do with ourselves now. Is this where we now actually have to talk about the movie?
No, because I didn't give my full review of Flamin' Hot Smoking Ghost Pepper Cheeto Puffs.
Oh, yes, the puffy ones.
They're fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will say this, all right? This is why I know they're just fine. They didn't fall into the Flamin' Hot cycle, which I now see that you guys aren't even aware of what that is, though Richard kind of alluded to it before. So I will explain what is the Flamin' Hot cycle to you guys, and the people playing at home, you already know what it is. Feel free to look at the wall for like 20 minutes and go la 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 la, whatever. You have time.
I mean, it's not a spoiler. They don't have to go la la la. They can just, listen to it.
Well, they probably don't want to hear it. They live it every day of their freaking lives,
But they haven't heard it from your lips.
Okay, they haven't heard it from my lips. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So this is the marking of Flamin' Hot. This is how you know it's a quality product for quality people. Whenever I get a bag of Flamin' Hots, I sit there and I munch maybe like 90% of the bag, and then I save a little bit for later, and then I go on with my day. And then hours later, I feel the need to defecate, and I go to the bathroom. And once I do the deed, I look down, and the next thing that happens is, oh my God, I have to go to the hospital. Oh my God, I have to go to the hospital. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me Google internal bleeding. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh my God, I have to go to the hospital. Then you have to cope with yourself. You got to figure out, do I need to go to the hospital? Is there anything else, any reason why your poop would be red other than internal bleeding? And the first result is always the Reddit thread that tells you, don't worry, did you eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos today? And you go, oh shit, that's right. And then you go to the kitchen, you grab the bag, and you finish the last 10%. You just have a really nice day. These sat at the table for maybe like 4 days. Did not go into the cycle. I did not have a panic attack. I did not contemplate going to the hospital. They sat there. They're fine. There's a spice to them. There's a smokiness to them. I gave it to my sister. She had some. She's like, they're fine. My mother took one. She's like, oh, is that really hot? Are those hotter than the other ones? I'm like, no. They're fine.
How do you feel about them compared to the cheddar jalapeno? Like Flamin' Hot in general compared to the cheddar jalapeno.
Now, see, this is the part where I'm going to get in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I fucking love the cheddar jalapeno, and I haven't had Flamin' Hot in a minute because if I'm going there, I grab the cheddar jalapeno. Now this is Craig and Richard. I'm gonna ask you guys to just take your earphones out because I gotta share something with the audience, and you're not allowed to hear it. Okay, earmuffs on, boys. Okay,
Richard's not.
Earmuffs on, Craig. Earmuffs on.
He's pushing them even more on. I'm doing.
Earmuffs on. All right. They both have their ears covered, so now I can tell you guys. I'm covering my mouth too, so they don't know. So, in actuality, I don't even eat the Cheetos anymore, and this is the God's honest truth, boys. Because if you fucking go to the Cheetos line and right next to them you have the Cheetos popcorn, the jalapeno cheddar. Oh my fucking God. Okay, if there's like regular Cheetos are fine, they're good, whatever.
My arms are hurting.
The fucking popcorn and dish, oh my fucking God. But they can never know because they'll be like, you're not a Mexican, you're a Mexican. As in, I can't fucking believe this shit. And then my mother's gonna hear and she's gonna beat the fuck out of me with her slipper, and I don't want that. All right, so don't tell them. I'm gonna bring them back into the podcast now, okay? So thank you for listening, and just do yourself a favor, just grab them. They're so fucking good. All right, boys. Earmuffs off. Come on.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
I'm now just looking at all the different options on Amazon Fresh that I can get instead of Cheetos.
Instead of Cheetos? Why would you eat anything but Cheetos? That's
I
weird.
mean, the thing is, I used to really like the Planters cheese balls, and they recently brought them back, but they just didn't hit the same, and I don't know if they changed the recipe.
It's been like 5 years.
I mean, it's still recent enough that they've been brought back longer than they were gone. Does that make sense?
They've been brought back longer than they were gone.
Hold on. They've been brought back, for less time, for a shorter period of time than they've been gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like those a lot too, though. They came in like the little can.
Wait, did you have them like within the last 5 years, or did you have them when you were a kid?
I had them when I was a kid. I haven't had them recently. I heard they were not as good.
Correct. And I actually bought like a can of a dozen of them, and boy, that was a mistake. I even paid I overpaid. Like I paid like 3 times their actual value just because I wanted them.
Yeah, no, if a product disappears, I never trust that it's the same thing when it's returned, because it never is. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. Prices change. They can't afford to make it the same way they used to, so you tend to get an inferior product. That's just how it works. Yeah. It's not like something where they're, it's constantly like Cheetos, it's constantly there that they're going to have a harder time switching it up, but something that's disappeared for 10 years, yeah, they can change that recipe for fucking nothing, and you're just going to think, oh, I guess nostalgia got the best of me. Or you blindly buy, 12 cases for some reason.
I mean, I just didn't know that I was falling into a trap. Like, I feel the same about, like, Andy Cap's, like, cheddar fries. Because that also felt different lately.
I don't know. Lately, I think I haven't had a cheddar fry in maybe... That's the thing, though. I usually go for the hot fries. I'm going to be honest, because those are good.
See, I was never into any of them, to be honest.
Really?
No. See, I was like, I like chips. But I've never been like a...
That used to be your nickname. We used to call you Chip because you like potato chips.
Chip the stew. That's amazing.
Yeah, Chip the...
Making this up right now.
No, he's made this up in the past. No. Hey, honestly, he might have brought it up on this podcast as well. But before it was, we used to call you Chip because of the chocolate chip cookies you would get.
That makes maybe more sense, because I was going to say, I've always been more into sweets than like the salty snacks. So like cookies and like candy and shit. But
like it was Casca. Casca started it. He wanted it to catch on that we would just call you Chip, because I think it was like the nickname of someone in the Eric Estrada show. The
Eric Estrada show was called Chips.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, and I was called Chip for looking exactly like Eric Estrada.
Am I confusing
because you guys are racist.
For Craig?
I think so, yeah.
Craig, I'm sorry.
Racist.
I guess you weren't supposed to be Chip.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow. John, maybe I'll Chip Skylark.
Maybe. You got shiny teeth? Wow, look at those babies. They shine like the Christmas tree. I'd walk a mile just to see you smile.
Did that ever get revived, that show? Fairly Odd Parents?
Fairly Odd Parents? What do you mean revive? They made a continuation series, quote unquote, that was live action. It was garbage.
Okay. Was that with Drake?
No, that was the movies. That was also garbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
see the
where did they
Spoiler
go?
alert for the end. Timmy dies and becomes a fairy. Enjoy that.
Wait.
No way.
In the Drake movie?
And the Drake movie, yeah.
Oh.
The third one.
There were 3?
Yes, I believe so. I think they had one. They had the first one, which everyone knows. I think there's like then a Christmas one. And then they had like an island vacation adventure where Timmy falls into a volcano and becomes a fairy.
Huh.
God.
If only he stayed in that volcano.
If only.
Did you see what I just linked? Do you guys?
I hope
Craig
it's Drake
linked
and his
an action figure of the Chester Cheeto Man. But the thing is, I feel like if you have a like Chester Cheetah action figure, you need someone else too, like Captain Crunch or some kind of other like notable brand character.
They have.
I would like Tony the Tiger so I can make them kiss.
They have right now from this their line of like as there's Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry's coming out, and Chester Cheetah.
Now the thing is, why do you have 3 breakfast properties and 1 snack property?
Because
I feel
they're
that
just-
you should have 2 of each.
They're just there's not a line of fucking.
Also, Chester Cheeto has never played by the rules, Richard. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I'm not kidding
But
you.
do you see that the alternate hand has Cheeto dust on his fingers? They're
Holy
not
shit,
fucking
I need to
around.
go back.
They're not fucking.
I love that. I love that a lot, actually. That's really good.
They don't fuck
But like,
around.
what kind of like?
It comes with a
gadget
Cheeto
or
as a
gizmo?
weapon, and a
Wait,
small
why does-
bag of Cheetos.
Why does he have a weapon?
It's a club. It's
a-
like one of the little sticks, but it's big.
Now, what kind of accessories does the Count Chocula have?
Probably like a woman he eats.
I don't know. Those ones weren't as good.
Yeah, because Count Chocula, he just has a box of Count Chocula. Like, that is the only thing he has. And maybe he has a different face?
Different head. But yeah, no, those were the ones that came out a little bit like earlier. This company is starting to really get in their shit together now. With they got the Street Fighter figures that just came out, and the Mega Man ones were just went out for pre-order. But the Chester Cheetah. So
No, that is quality. But that did remind me. Are you guys familiar with the Tony the Tiger Twitter?
No. What is he doing on
So
there?
he wasn't doing anything, but there was a period of time, and I'm sure you can still find it if you go, assuming the Twitter is still up, where a bunch of furries would comment and call him daddy and try to get his attention and say a bunch of incredibly ridiculously lewd things of how they want his cummies and all this other stuff. Yes. And it got to the point where they had no choice, but they had to interact with these people to try to get them to go away. And he's all like, hey, everyone, you know, a lot of cubs go onto this website. Maybe we can tone down the sexuality of the conversation. But the wildest part was Chester Cheetah swoops in his Twitter account and says, come on, boys, get over here. Daddy's welcoming you. We get fucking nasty here. Marketing Twitter is weird. It's so fucking weird. I just
it's
love
like
that,
the
though.
Sonic Twitter is incredible.
It was incredible. Is it still incredible? I haven't heard it.
It's
I haven't
still
seen
good.
anything
It's not as
in it.
I don't think it's as
Okay.
good as it was, but it's just like, you know, they're still self-aware of.
Okay, that's good. I mean, all of them.
I
are
don't
at
think
this
it gets to
point.
the point where they're posting like pregnant Sonic, but you know, like
What's the point?
I feel
hate
that
that.
might be exaggerated because I see this tweet from Chester Cheetah saying, I welcome all fans to my Twitter feed, scales, feathers, or fur. If you enjoy my tweets, then welcome.
That's the point. Is he wants them to get nasty with them.
You're just exaggerating. Just like this fucking movie exaggerated everything. Are you
Movie
aware of the
exaggerated,
story
yeah.
behind this
Of
stupid
course.
movie?
Yeah.
so. I watched the movie. I enjoyed it. First of all, if you just look at it from just a
Yeah, it's cute.
inspiring story, but then I looked up afterwards that it's like probably a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that this week we don't even talk about the movie because it's all fake news, and we should just talk about the real story of what maybe even happened or the controversy.
Is that because you didn't watch it and you didn't know what to talk about?
Yeah,
Craig, I watched the movie.
He watched it.
He had my name.
Rolled.
It was about Cheetos. This was right up my alley, and it had my interest because it was relatable. All those other movies that we've watched.
Can you speak as a Mexican American dealing with the hardships of the world? Can you share some of that experience with us?
In
Richard?
A voice?
Your voice, yes.
Hey man, life's rough, huh? Essay. I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this. But the thing is...
Well, you said how relatable it was. I figured, baby.
Well, Craig used to make fun of me all of the time because back in school, I would bring all of these burritos to, like, just in for lunch. Because, like, I would just go to Taco Bell.
Craig,
and then,
how dare you?
Yeah, I would just go to Taco Bell the night before, stock up on some burritos, and bring them in the next day for lunch. And Craig would always make fun of me, saying, Rich, that's disgusting. You shouldn't be eating that. You should eat real food.
Did he knock him on the floor?
I mean, he might as well have.
Did he say, "Oh, beans for the beaner"?
No, because I'm not that type of person.
Were we even
but
in lunch together? What are you talking about?
I think he's getting confused for like recently, because I know this is something that is talked about when Richard will buy Taco Bell.
Did your dad buy Taco Bell
Did
for
he
you when you're
leave it on the
14?
floor?
So like,
Craig, he's getting his timelines confused.
okay.
This is now
That's
when,
right.
again,
So
he would
that's
buy
like the
Taco
other
Bell,
movie
he would
that
leave
I
it on
saw
the floor,
that
unrefrigerated overnight, and then go, "Ooh, some Taco Bell for me, yummy, yummy." I'm telling you guys, it's better the next day. It's better the next day.
It is.
When he leaves it on the floor.
It is not better the next day.
Depending on the item.
It's not better the next day, and it's incredibly dangerous what you do. You're just asking to get sick.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone is criticizing me for my food that comes from Mexican heritage.
If you dropped
just
a hamburger
like our
on
Richard
the
in this
floor
story.
and just left it there all day, would you just eat it the next day?
If it was Taco Bell, he would.
Yeah, it depends on the item. That's really what it comes down to.
Every Taco Bell item is like 90% juice.
The
thought of leaving it there. 90% juice wrapped into tortilla, and then he wants to leave it there overnight.
There's a way that the beef.
Would you eat the sour cream? You put that like in your fridge, right? Would you, if you left the thing of sour cream out for like 24 hours, would you eat that? Or milk?
Maybe.
Craig, it's already gone sour. It's in the name.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Yeah, so hit me with another question, Craig.
Milk?
No.
You wouldn't eat
That's a drink. Drinks are allowed to be kept cold, and I want them cold.
They're allowed to be.
That's the part I was questioning.
I think, they don't actually all have to be. Like soda, you don't have to put in the fridge. It's not going to go bad.
But they're allowed to be.
They're allowed to be, yes.
They're allowed to be cold.
Like, what's the worst case scenario that I get a hot burrito from Taco Bell,
actually,
and I leave it out for just a
food
little bit to
poisoning.
go down like a few
just
degrees?
a little bit.
I'm pretty sure almost
overnight.
all drinks don't have to be refrigerated except for milk. Now that I think about it, it's just, better because they're better cold. Like juices don't have to be refrigerated, I don't think. Right? Teas.
I don't know. Like if I had like a freshly squeezed thing, because you're not finding orange juice just unrefrigerated.
Orange juice, yes. So you probably have to refrigerate it.
Yeah, I was thinking like the fresh stuff. You'd probably. I don't know though. A lot of fruit you just keep out.
I don't know. Because Sunny D. I mean, Rich used to drink that in the hot car.
Yeah.
Like I'm also trying to think.
How many things say refrigerate after opening? That matters a lot too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think to myself, I'm gonna open this thing and then leave it out.
Yeah, exactly. Because I always put it in the fridge
ketchup or
regardless.
something. Yeah. I really never thought about it, but yeah.
Because it's just better in the fridge. So that's just like, you know.
Well, that's subjective if it's better in the fridge.
Like I don't do that with like bottles of water because that shit grows in that. So I imagine juice would be the same thing.
What do you mean shit grows in the bottles of water?
Shit grows in water, like microbials and shit. You never had like a bottle of water or anything? You just leave it out?
Has it been opened? An opened bottle?
Yeah, of course it's been open, Craig. That's what I've been saying. It's open.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. No, I usually finish them, I guess.
Okay, well, I want you to take a bottle of water, take a little bit, just drink some of it, leave it out, look at it the next day and give it a sniff.
Like this? Like a bottle like this?
Yeah, a bottle of water.
Craig, that's a walking biohazard.
I have water bottles in my car that's been sitting there for a while.
Are they closed?
Yeah.
Were they opened before?
Yeah.
Oh, ill. Do they have water in them?
Yeah.
Oh, give them the sniff. Give them a sniff. If you're brave enough, give them a taste. I would not recommend doing that, though.
Craig, that's disgusting.
Yeah, shit grows in there, bud.
That's disgusting, mister. I just leave food on the floor. What are you talking about?
Does have food.
The best part about it is it's not like I leave it on a counter or whatever. You put it legit on the floor.
Sometimes he leaves it on his desk or in a drawer on his desk. Or he has. I don't know about nowadays. It might just be floor.
Usually on the desk.
I don't think it's allowed on the floor because he's living.
You've had it on the floor before. I've seen you pick it up off the floor.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Don't you worry. Yeah.
So, how about this movie that we watched?
I mean, Craig, do you want to glorify someone who's just lied his way through life?
I mean, it'd be weird to talk about the real story and saying how it doesn't, not the same as the movie when we don't talk about the movie at all. we can go through the movie and then say how it differs. That would probably
everything.
I wouldn't say everything.
The man says he's Mexican, but he was born in Ontario. That's for one.
He was born in Ontario, California.
Wait. Not Canada?
Not Canada.
Oh my God. Okay.
He's a Mexican American, Richard.
I was originally upset because I saw that he was born in Ontario and I'm all like, Jesus, this man's not even,
No,
he's
born,
Canadian.
He was born in California. He's Mexican American. That was never hidden from anyone.
Okay. I just didn't, when I heard about the real guy, I didn't know where we were going.
Oh, he was born in California, so that part was true. You don't have to get mad at him for that.
Okay.
Okay.
He's forgiven.
Okay. All of it is fine now.
So, I mean, this guy, he grows up, I guess, like, is he proud of his heritage? I guess so, right?
Yeah, he's proud enough. I mean, I look at the guy's kitchen and he's got Tapatio, Valentina, and fucking Cholula on the table. He's very proud of his heritage just from that.
Yeah, but like, you know, this man, he has to make ends meet somehow in life because he's got a girl, been together for quite some time.
Quite some time, yeah.
Have some kids.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he forgot that you need a job to have kids. So he went out to the Frito-Lay company. Well, he first talked to his family and they snuck him in there.
No, that's not what happened.
Well,
yes.
He was struggling to find work for a long time.
Yeah, so he was slinging drugs.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
And then he got arrested.
But then he got the job at the factory.
With his permanent wife. And then, he went to apply the job at the factory. He didn't get snuck in there. I don't know where that came from.
No, they had to forge his papers. Do you not remember? They had to forge the papers.
He lied on his application.
No, his wife lied on his application.
His wife lied on his application to become a janitor at Frito-Lay. Oh my God. Everyone alert the authorities. Migra, come.
What do you mean?
I'm going to forgive him for that. Guy had a hard time finding a job because he didn't have a high school diploma. So what do? They lied about him and going to high school. And what happened in the interview? They find out he didn't actually finish high school. And what happens? He gets hired anyway.
Do you think that's true?
It's possible. I don't think that's far fetched. It doesn't really make a difference either here and there, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it says according to Wikipedia, he was hired at 18 as a janitor.
I'll believe that. I do love that part because in the movie we now have him like exploring his janitorial thing, talking to people and making friends with a mechanist, whatever the hell the job title is, someone who runs the machines, a machinist, and he runs the machines. And he apparently in the movie he's a janitor for 8 years. Yeah. But in real life, he was a janitor for 1 year, and he was promoted immediately after to a machinist.
That's a big difference because he literally went from
that was huge.
He never even got the machinist job. In fact, in this movie,
no, he was just asking about it for 8 years. But in real life, no, the next year he was a janitor for 1 year, and that also means he did not pitch this idea, quote unquote, while he was a janitor. And that's amazing.
But I mean, that's basically just the entire movie. Like, he's just working as a janitor, just learning the ropes, really like taking initiative to learn the craft, learning the entire process because he has, I don't know, a friend in, I forget his name, but the president in 24, the Allstate guy.
That's where Allstate stands. Are you in good hands?
Yeah, that guy. What was his name in the movie?
He's friends with the president.
Well, not the president in this reality.
He's friends with the president. I don't remember his name either, so he's friends with the president.
David Palmer in 24.
David Palmer that much. Friends with David Palmer in 24. It's a crossover event.
Fuck, what's his name?
Crossover. Why does it matter? He's the president. What difference is it gonna fucking make?
I just want to know the name because Dennis Haysbert, that's the name.
I remember his name was Charisma.
Charisma?
His middle name is Charisma something. His middle name is Charisma.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I remember that. I remember his middle name. So yeah, he's best friends with Charisma.
Yeah, because he's a minority too, and he's just kind of like, being a good role model and helping him out because I guess that he sees a lot of himself in this Richard guy. And I guess things happen, but next thing you know, the economy starts to slow down and that means that not as many people are buying snacks. So the factory that they work at, they kind of have to dig deep, lay off some people and just kind of realize there's another factory across the way and it's them or us. And that's where our main character starts thinking, we have to do something in order to make us the number one factory. And that's basically just the plot of the movie, that he wants to save the factory and he decides that the way to do that is to make a new product line that appeals to the growing Hispanic population. And yeah, that's basically it.
He does it. He does it himself. He gets his wife to make a whole bunch of chilies, and he gets his children to try it, to find that good hot. And then he himself calls, of course, the president.
Oh God, I forgot about this.
Of Frito-Lay at the time. I don't remember his name, but it's Tony Shalhoub. Enrico from Monk. And he calls him directly and says, "Hey, I figured this out, and we're gonna do this. I can do the voice because I'm something of a vato myself, so don't even fucking come at me." All right. And Tony
I
Shalhoub
just realized the voice that I was trying to do earlier when I was trying to do my Hispanic, I'm trying to do Ernie from the George Lopez show.
Hey, George! That was Ernie. That was nothing like George. You were nothing like Ernie. What are you talking about?
What did I try to do?
I don't know what you were doing. I think you were just being you.
Hey, George!
Hey, George!
Craig, you.
Hey, look, it's me, Ernie.
It's me, Ernie from George Lopez.
Remember me from George Lopez.
Is George Lopez dead, or am I getting him confused with Bernie Mac?
You're getting him confused with Bernie Mac. Yes.
George Lopez
Okay.
is in the Blue Beetle movie.
What's that?
It's a DC movie.
You don't know the Blue Beetle?
Is he the Blue Beetle?
I hope not. The Blue Beetle is very young. The one I know anyway.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know.
Your hair's really like coiffed today.
It's coiffed as heck.
You look
Craig-
like what's his Ben Schwartz in Parks
Ooh, can you give us your best Sonic?
Parks and Recreation. What's his name?
John Ralphio.
Yeah.
You give us either your best Sonic or your best John Ralphio. I'm at this point. I'm fine with either.
Hey, Craig, it's me, John Ralphio. God damn it. Did I nail it?
No, I don't think you did.
You know, when they have that Nailed It show on the Netflix and they make bad things and
It's a bad bake.
they still say nailed it. And I wish you would have just give that to me. Nailed it.
No, I
Craig?
don't think I will.
Craig.
No, I'm not. You don't get a nailed it.
I gave you $100.
You didn't give us shit.
Koska, did you see?
Did I see my $100?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. My phone is my camera, so I don't have access to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Blind until the podcast is over. You know, because
Yeah.
I don't want to be like Craig who
Oh
grabs
my
his phone
god,
like
he
every
did
5
give
minutes.
us $100. Why?
Yes, he
I'm a
did.
man of
Why
my
are you
word.
sending me $100?
Because before the podcast, I said, guys, if I'm late, everyone gets $100. And I was late
He was
by
late.
30 seconds. I tried to even just get away from it by saying, well, I get onto the call, and Craig isn't even there. Like, his cam is up.
Craig
but
is on the call.
Craig isn't actually there. So that's when I kind of
Costco
thought,
freeze for you too.
yes, he did, and I'm trying not to draw attention to it.
I froze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
your
What's
camera
that?
froze.
Is it still frozen?
It is. You look very sleepy right now, and you're in the.
I really thought that you went to just check to see your phone to see if it was
No.
but money is there, boys. Check your PayPals, check your bank accounts because
Is it working now?
I delivered. I'm
Did we
here.
disconnect?
No.
You're here, Koska, but we don't see you. Can you hear us?
I can hear. We can hear you.
Hear, but
Okay, you can hear me, but I can't hear
just
you.
Keep
so that's
going.
interesting.
yeah.
Oh crap.
I mean, if you want to leave the call.
I'm going to hit the disconnect button again. I'll keep everything recording. Leave call,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God, Craig! This was probably our best episode yet,
I'm here.
and
Can you guys hear
Koska
me?
just
And
ends
I don't
up
hear you.
screwing it up. It's almost like I should refund that $100.
That's interesting.
Koska, are you there?
That's
Uh-oh.
very interesting.
Uh-oh.
Internet is still working.
We'll just edit this
Is
part
the
out.
internet? No, the internet's still working. It's
Yeah,
just-
Craig, stop your recording. Craig, are you good?
Damn right.
Koska, are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by subclaim non-experts. I don't know how to actually go back into this.
I know. Craig Stew, more like Craig Poo, because he went to the bathroom.
Okay, so
I
we're
guess.
going to just break character here and say that we had technical difficulties. It's the fault of no one, and we're just going to continue on with life. And I just want you both to thank me for the $100.
Thanks, Rich.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks for being late, buddy.
By 1 minute. 1 minute cost me $200. Fuck, I have to give $100 to Lynn too, huh?
You do, yeah, 300, bud.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll send her money shortly, I guess.
Yeah.
But
The
anyway,
official, unofficial fourth dunce.
I mean, she was actually on the podcast, so.
What?
Get-
When?
She's popped in.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Remember that was like one time, two times, maybe.
No, I don't remember that at all. What movie?
I think it might have been like Aladdin or something because you
Aladdin?
called her there and you wanted to make sure that she keeps me awake and honest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. and you can see how well that's been
maybe
working.
me and Craig can split her 100 because she's not doing her fucking job. Why should she get the money?
Oh, well, I just actually sent it to her.
Okay.
So, congratulations, everyone. Enjoy your money.
I will. I already know what I'm doing with mine.
What are you doing with yours?
Oh, I have to buy another pair of the Taco Bell slips.
Why?
Because I'm not pleased with this
Wait,
size.
where are
I feel
mine?
like,
Mine were
Where are
supposed to
your slips?
be here.
oh my God, Richard, how do you forget about your slips, bud?
I don't know.
Why are you
I'm
calling
going to
them
have to
slips? Are they
find
co-
this.
Are they not Crocs?
They're Crocs slips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're Crocs Mellow slips. They also go by sandals. I know you kept calling them flip flops, but I'm like, they're not flip flops, Craig. That's a completely different shoe.
They look like flip flops.
No, flip flops have the thong in the toe thong. That's a flip flop.
Oh.
Yeah,
what
these
is
are
the
sandals.
flip flop that goes over like your foot like this?
That's
Like
a sandal.
Oh,
That's a sandal.
gotcha.
This is a flip flop. Now a flip flop might be.
I thought
type
a
of
sandal
but
attaches
those are
at the.
definitely
I thought a sandal would
flip-flop.
attach at the heel too.
No, I don't think so.
I used to have sandals that attached at the.
I'm sure there are different styles of sandals. Like I said, I think a flip flop might be considered a sandal, but a flip flop, I'm pretty sure is.
So you're
just-
saying
it has the toe
all
thong.
flip flops are sandals, but not all sandals are flip flops.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Because I mean, with this thing, with the bridge, it being above your foot, it doesn't flip flop.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, not a flip flop. These things they're staying on your feet. But yeah, I'd like to go a size down, and this is what I wanted to ask Craig. Craig, what is your shoe size? If you don't mind me asking.
I think I'm on 11, 10 and a half, 11.
Okay, then I think I'm going to hold on to these, and I'll give these to you. I think you might fit these.
You have big feet? What are you?
I don't have big feet. That's the problem.
Oh. That's surprising.
I've
heard
wide
stories.
Feet. I have very wide feet.
I have wide feet too.
These might fit you then, Stu. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now they are a size 10, so you'd have to try them. I'll bring them in if they fit like a glove.
You gotta come. You gotta
If
come one of these days because I have a trophy that needs destroying.
That needs destroying.
Because at this point, it expires this year. It goes through 2023. I'm dead at the end of the year if we don't destroy this trophy. So,
That's not what it means.
Wait,
but
does that mean...
I won the right to destroy it.
You did win the right to destroy it. Yes.
I'm afraid that it's cursed though. So
Wait, can we give
just-
context here?
Sure. Craig he's an award winner. He won the very coveted world's biggest Sonic fan trophy. Now, I don't remember the actual years that's active for Craig. If you please would enlighten everyone.
I have to get it.
Which years were you reigning champ?
The reigning champ. I was from 2012 to 2023.
2012 to 2023. Now, my idea behind this, because obviously I gave it to him back in 2012, I figured he would either be sick of being a big boy because it's the world's biggest Sonic fan. It's covered in food. That's important.
It's a trophy of a man flexing, like classic strongman, and the guy crudely, not super glued, hot glued, some fucking stickers of food.
Hey, premium stickers, please.
They have like a bit of thickness to them. They're like those.
A bit of thickness. A sticker having thickness, Craig, is a sign of premium, my friend.
Premium sticker. Yes.
Thank you. They're like bubble stickers.
Yeah. Of food.
Yeah. But I figured he would either, at this point, lose the weight, which, there we go, did I call it or what?
The best part about this, the trophy, though, is it's not like
Yeah.
you didn't make that trophy. You got a trophy guy. You ordered
a trophy guy.
that trophy
Custom made, yeah.
specifically from a trophy place.
Yeah, well, it's what you do it. I'm confused.
I know that's the best part about it. They made that.
Yeah, it's engraved in everything. You can't just do that. I don't have an engraving kit.
But you put so finish it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. But it's fine. But yeah, I figured he'd either lose the weight or he'd just die for being so overweight. Probably heart disease.
I'm gonna be dead.
And
I'm gonna be dead next
called
year and you're gonna feel terrible because you cursed me.
I didn't curse you. It's not how it works. I would light a candle for you every night. And as long as that flame still burns, you're never going to die, Greg. I've been counteracting it this whole time.
Except that I did lose the weight, so I'm
I'm
officially below what I was when I won that trophy.
Yeah, it's well below, I would say.
Probably.
Yeah, not probably, for sure. If you would look like the way you did now back then, you would never have gotten that trophy.
That is true.
That's right.
I just wanted to prove that I was still here. Sorry.
Yeah, where's your slippies?
They're arriving tomorrow. Probably.
Okay, that's good. I hope you like them.
Yeah, they're kind of nearby. So what were you saying? Like, you don't want yours? What's going on?
No, I'm going to try to order a size lower.
Oh.
Because I don't like the way these fit. So I'm going to try. Now, if I do get the size lower, I'm going to bring mine to Stu and he can have them.
I don't think that you can get these anymore.
Why?
I think they're sold out.
They were sold out in the... They had a batch for Fireboys.
Oh.
And they had a limited amount for Fireboys because it says so. I read the thing over and over like 3 times because I wanted to make sure.
Gotcha.
And they should have another release for the general public.
Now, here's the thing. I actually went and bought a size up because I'm a 10.5 and I went to 11. Did I make a mistake?
That's the thing. That's because I'm 10.5 because of the 9.5, I should say, because of the wide. But yeah, you might have made a mistake because I was also looking at things. People were saying, "Oh, these run small, so you should go a size up." And then I go on Amazon for the same product because I ordered a size on Amazon. I ordered size 9 on Amazon, and they were like, "Oh, these are big."
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully, well, that's the thing. You have 2 days, so if you want to order a different pair, you have that option.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad. I think.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. You said you ordered a size 11?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I do get mine. You give Craig the 11 because he's got the biggest feet here. You get the 10. It's so simple.
Oh my God. Is this really how things are going to play out?
I think so.
Did Craig
order another?
Did Craig just bamboozle a way to get free Crocs?
He fucking knew exactly what was going to happen. He fucking planned this from the beginning.
No wonder he was so adamant, like, "Oh, I don't want them. I'm not a big Taco Bell fan." But Craig...
I'm going to spend $50 on flip-flops? I don't think so.
I am a big Taco Bell fan. I got a Pokemon Taco Bell shirt the other day. 2.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean... Yeah, okay. Can we just finish the movie? I think we're, like, near the final hurdle, I think.
I guess we could, but before that, you guys are big on Disney animation, right? You're in on all that jazz and the controversy.
No, what's going on?
You guys heard about the Primos controversy, yeah?
The what?
Primos? Disney's Primos? Come on! Especially because apparently it's Latin American.
I was going to say, are you referencing the movie? Because, like, when you did the accent, I was all like, did I miss something?
No, I brought this because it was relevant, but there's been some recent controversy over the new Disney animated series, Primos, where people are saying it is like the most racist, bigoted Mexican piece of media to come out in the history of the world. So the premise of Primos is it follows this one Mexican American girl, and she's in this big house full of like 12 cousins in California, which is of course the biggest Mexican stereotype in the world. But the real kicker is what happened was they released the theme song on all their social media platforms, and the theme song goes, "Oh yeah, primos."
That's
"Oh
it.
yeah, primos." And the problem there is, "Oh yeah" is the singular form of "hey," but she's addressing multiple cousins, so it would be Oigan primos. All right, so not only is it racist. It's, yes, Richard, Oigan primos. It's inaccurate.
Uh-huh.
So what happened? Everyone has been yelling at Disney, and they have removed it from all social media platforms, with the exception of YouTube.
So so you're telling me that when they were making this theme song, they just used like Google Translate or whatever? And
That's what they were saying, because if you type in "Hey cousins" in Google Translate, you get "Oye primos."
Oh, so that's what primos means.
Primos means cousins. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Primos
thought
means
they were
cousins,
like,
yes.
you know, the prime family or something.
The Prime family.
I don't know.
Who owns Transformers? It's Hasbro, right? It has to be Hasbro. You think we get a crossover? You think we get a crossover Prime family Optimus
No,
Prime?
like I thought that this was
I'm
going to
just
be
picturing
like.
Optimus Prime like walking out, like, and he's just like, "Who wants a burger? Who wants a dog?"
There we go. I love it.
Well,
And then he fucks his incredibly attractive wife.
RC. Oh wait, no, sorry.
RC.
There's actually Charlita 1, I think is the name of the female.
As long as she has a booty, I don't care.
I thought
That's necessary.
She has a
for
chassis.
the Prime family.
The chassis.
Thanks. A chassis. Not drunk. No junk in her trunk.
Oh, she's got lots of junk in her trunk.
Oh, all right, Richard. You've been itching to say something.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I just assumed that this was like, you know, the proud family of the Mexican generation, I guess.
Okay.
But
okay.
is that what this is or no?
I would not. No, I would say if anything, this is the Loud House of the Mexican generation, which is funny because there actually already is a version of the Loud House that is just a Mexican family, but I think it's called the Large House, but in Spanish.
Huh. I don't even know what the Loud House is.
You don't know what the Loud House is?
Oh my
You're
God,
not on
I
the
found
internet
something
enough.
called the Casa Grandes.
That's it. That's the Casa Grandes. That's the Loud House with a fucking coat of brown paint on it.
Wait, I
swear
just
to
realized
God.
it's her name is it's Alita 1. Charlita 1 is Shartimus Prime's wife.
There's
Wait,
a
is that a-
Shartimus Prime.
I was
Shartimus
going to say,
Prime
that's
is
a thing.
Shartimus Prime is a YouTuber who does toy reviews, and his wife.
Oh.
He refers to his wife as Charlita 1,
That's cute.
and then that's what I got confused. I was like, wait a second, Charlita. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I'm not a big. That's like a old school Transformers character, so I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But no, you guys have not heard of the Primos controversy.
No, not anything.
But I think for me though, this is the best part because people are on the internet. They're calling for this woman's head, the creator of the show. They're calling her I believe the quote was a gringa who doesn't have the right because they're so angry. But here's the thing though. This is the part that kind of makes me laugh my fucking ass off. And I feel awful for her because the show is literally based on her life when she would go to California and live with her cousins in a big house. She's Mexican American. It's her Mexican American family. As a Mexican American, I can say the stereotype holds up, as I'm also familiar with a house that had like fucking 5 generations of people living in it. It was tiny as hell and dirty. I'm just saying, it's a thing that happens. It's wild for you to tell this woman she doesn't have the right to exist or to make this show because it's quote unquote stereotypical, but that's kind of what it is.
Well, you know
It's
who's
just
probably
her
complaining
life.
about it? Fucking white
White people.
white people.
White people.
Like
I believe I this is the thing though. I was looking at an article and they did say the Latinx community is complaining too, but just the fact that they called it the Latinx community makes me think maybe they aren't. But it also makes me think that the people who are complaining my guess would be the people complaining are the Zoomers, which don't get me wrong, it's the show targeted towards them. So maybe they are the people who have the right to complain. I guess it isn't Zoomers. I guess what is it? Because they're very, it skews very young. So I guess, I don't, Craig, do you know?
Gen
You're the
Z?
computer guy.
I read the Zoomers.
Gen Z are the Zoomers.
Oh.
What came after the Zoomers? Because that would be their target demographic. But I imagine the Zoomers are the one that are complaining. You know, that age range.
I see the people who are complaining right now on Twitter, and it's
Yeah.
those that are upset that they canceled the Owl House for this show.
They did not. They have to stop doing that. They did not cancel the Owl House for this fucking show. That's every show. Every time a show gets canceled and a new show comes up, is I can't believe they canceled it for this. That's not fucking at all what happened. You gotta stop. Oh no, that's different. They canceled the Owl House, but they released this. Yes, that is more accurate. They did not cancel the Owl House for this.
Generation Alpha is the one after.
Okay, I'll believe that. Thank you, Craig. I believe that's who they're targeting,
Which is
given how young these characters skew. But they are very very much the fight generation. But it's the fact that it's that. But not only that, but they explain very well why the Spanish is incorrect. Seeing as she is a first generation Mexican American living in, her dad's white. She's half Mexican. The cousins in there, they're not all Spanish. She's doing her best with Spanish. It is not her first language. She's not speaking proper Spanish. She's not going to speak proper Spanish. She's fucking 9 in the show. She's going to get things wrong. Okay, it's not going to be proper formal Spanish. So yeah, she's going to use the wrong fucking form of the word. And why is that a problem? All right? Are your children going to learn improper Spanish? The only fucking way that's going to be an issue is if your fucking child has a business meeting to attend with the corporate multicultural fucking whatever thing. And if your child is learning Spanish from this fucking show, you have bigger problems. This is ridiculous.
Like, it's not like you don't speak Spanish, right?
No, and I can tell you in the times I've had to speak Spanish, I'm sure I didn't use the proper fucking forms. God, it's insanity that they're yelling at this poor woman. It's her life story. She had a cartoon made. It's weird. The internet is fucking wild, guys. Though I will say one thing, after all this came out, the main voice actress did show up and she did make a video where she called everyone a bunch of grammar Nazis. Probably shouldn't be calling people Nazis when you're working on a Disney Channel show.
She used that terminology?
She used that terminology, and I'm like, okay, now that was wrong, and I was still on your side, people, until you called people Nazis. I did not see that coming. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to bring that up because it made me laugh and made me very sad, and I don't know what else we're going to talk about Mexican Americans, so Flamin' Hot seemed like the perfect time.
I guess so.
Yeah. Show looks like garbage, though. No offense.
I thought it looked cute. I listened to some of the song, and I was all like, oh, I dig this, I think.
Oh, you might love it then. You get to watch Primos then. You can tell me how it is.
Dude, so I have been trying to watch like other types of content so that I could at least bring something for show and tell on the show.
Okay.
In which I managed to get through, I think, 5
It'd be nice
minutes.
if you watched like the actual content to bring
I
something
watched
to the
this.
show.
Are you kidding me? I did a good job this week. I mean, we haven't even finished
Too
talking
bad
about
we
the
didn't
movie.
even talk about it, yeah.
But I did a good job. I was here. I was able to talk knowledgeably about the subject. I was able to, I did additional homework for extra credit, being knowledgeable like you guys are about the controversy of the movie. And I also wanted to have show and tell where I could watch. I only watched like 5 or 10 minutes of Muppets Mayhem, I think it's called.
Is that one episode, or what is that? What is 5 or 10 minutes?
Maybe a quarter of the first episode.
Okay.
So maybe I'm not qualified to speak about it yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you brought this to quote unquote show and tell, as you like to call it, in real life, you'd be asked to sit down. Richard, sit down.
I feel I would at least get a nailed it from the teacher.
I don't think you would have.
Can I get a nailed it?
I think your teacher's calling your parents right now.
Oh, okay.
So he's been doing this for the past 3 years. Enough is enough. Come get your son.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, I watched the movie. No, the thing is, I realized how to actually watch the movie.
Okay.
In which I need to have
with
like
your eyeballs.
Well, no, I need to have a bowl of Cheetos or a bowl of popcorn or something that keeps me from doing something else while watching the movie. in which
I
like
mean, if that's what it takes.
yeah, like eating is very low effort. I can clearly watch the movie while like stuffing my face with popcorn. Playing
Yeah.
video games, on the other hand, doesn't really work out if I'm trying to multitask.
Needs your attention for sure.
What
I
a
would say.
surprise!
Yeah, I'm
Watching
shocked,
something
too.
while you watch something is really impossible to do. It's weird.
I can't believe that.
That's crazy.
But
That's-
now
wow.
with my popcorn
indeed.
strategy, I think we're in for a new season of the podcast. This is a new era, boys.
This is the season of boys, baby.
Yeah, yeah. So get ready because I'm going to start talking about movies. Because actually, you know what?
Amazing.
But before we get too excited, I'm going to just tell you about the rest of the movie. Is that fine?
You can try, but Craig is like itching to say something else. I can just see it. He probably has like
No, he's
Something
just
to tell
playing
us
with his
about.
beard.
I am just playing with my.
maybe
beard.
he wants to talk about his beard.
The people can't see it. Craig,
I have a sick problem where I can't stop.
Craig, can
Maybe
you
he wants to
post it
share
on
his
the Twitter?
experience as a Mexican American.
My beard?
Yeah, post it on the Twitter.
Nah.
Please. The
Let him get
people
it to where
need
he
it.
wants it to be. No, don't pressure him. Don't pressure him.
Guys, Craig's confidence really needs to be built up, so please start sending messages to the Instagram and the email address, disneydunces@gmail.com, just to really encourage Craig to just get on out there and show off his...
I actually got to give it a trim. It's getting
Oh,
really
okay.
long now.
I keep trying to get people to go to the Instagram, but they're like, I don't have Instagram. I'm like, yeah, no one does.
I mean, that's why if you go to Twitter, who manages the Twitter nowadays?
I don't know.
It wasn't me.
Elon Musk, I guess.
Yeah.
It might be me or Casca that have access to the Twitter. Craig handles the Instagram, and I guess I handle the email. But don't actually expect responses. I'm asking for everyone to come message us, but don't expect a response except for maybe the Instagram. At least I think that's the case. And yeah, I've heard that people, like, the reception has been very lackluster about the responses that come from the Instagram. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what? I know. I remember. I know someone who did reach out on the Instagram, excited to talk to her favorite dunce, and she was not. She said the next day, like, I don't think he's my favorite anymore. And I'm like, oh, sorry for that.
She got
Yeah.
to know the real me, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, they're like 2-word response of LOL. Okay. She cried, Craig.
I'm sorry.
Have you been responding to the other messages that have been coming in?
We got more messages.
I
No.
mean,
I've tried, but
you've
people keep
certainly-
saying I don't have.
you've
I don't have
certainly been
Instagram.
sending us the messages that have been coming in, but not the
What?
responses.
There was like one other one, and I
Yeah.
didn't respond.
Oh, okay. At least we know that responses are happening. Was it also 2 words?
I don't remember.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about now too.
Yeah, yeah. See,
I remember him saying to the person messaging us is, "Hey, thanks for talking on Instagram." I keep telling the other two, but they say no one uses Instagram, and then no response.
Oh, it was about the Fox and the Hound.
oh,
Yeah, they said if you asked if we were still taking requests.
are we?
I said I will mention it to the other dunces. I haven't seen that since I was probably 6. I remember it being super sad, so you know there'll be some big time cry alerts.
Did you say this to us or them?
That was my response.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Look at that blue. You see that
Don't
blue?
dox them to us.
Okay, you know what? I am impressed. Craig has been stepping up to the plate and knocking it out of the park. I'm like, these are the fan interactions that we want to see. That Craig wants to see, and
Do you want
Craig
me to
wants
respond to
have.
this guy? Hello, can you please send a message to @BuddyScarf? They want to collaborate with you. We're looking for a few photogenic pets that can wear our bandanas and provide us with some photos. We will be getting free exclusive products as well.
Holy shit.
Featuring on their official page @BuddyScarf.
Richard, break out your dog cosplay. Let's get this going.
Tell them I've invited you.
They said I'm photogenic.
They also called you a pet. But
It's a
yeah.
scam. That's all it is. I'm just.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh no.
Did you guys know that there's a complimentary gift that's going to be happening with the Disney Lego Castle?
I could use a compliment.
What's the complimentary gift?
It's like a studio that holds your photos.
Wow. What does that mean?
Okay, so I don't even know if this like complimentary Lego set has a name. But it's only through July 1st through the 9th. In which it's like this Disney 100th anniversary thingamabob. And it's supposed to hold a photo of your loved ones
Oh, it's a picture frame.
Yeah, but it doesn't really look like a picture frame.
Oh, that's free with the castle?
With the castle for the first week.
That's really cute.
Oh, I gotta
that is
buy it
really
then, I
cute.
guess.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, for those, Richard, you did not explain it the best.
What did I do?
Yeah, it's a picture frame that looks like a movie theater, and Mickey Mouse has a little bow tie and he's running the projector.
Yeah, but you also get the other two things on the side, which are a little weird. Like one's a desk, and the other thing is like a birthday cake.
Oh, I'm sure that's Walt Disney desks. That's Walt's desk.
Yeah,
and that's a birthday cake with 100 to celebrate 100. I'd rather the desk, honestly.
Yeah,
because if you look on the desk, it looks like it has a sketch of Mortimer there.
Oh, that looked like Steamboat.
It's probably
Mickey.
Steamboat Willie. Yeah.
Oh shit, maybe that is
Willie,
Mortimer.
please. But
I was gonna whistle the Steamboat Willie. I was like,
please don't.
not a good
I'll
idea.
Cry. I'll cry.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that on this podcast.
Can't do that on any podcast. Unless they got like special whistle mics, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish up this movie real quick. God, where were we? Because he had to save the factory, and he decides to try to make the Cheetos.
No, we got past that. He called up his best friend Tony Shalhoub.
Oh yeah, to Enrico the president, because this is one of my favorite things in the movie, in which like the CEO of the company puts out a message to all of the workers, and I guess no one even cares about the video, but our boy Richard, he did, and which Richard really felt like the CEO was talking to him, saying, think like, or like pretend like you're the CEO, or think like you are.
Think like a CEO.
Even though now that I like Googled it, it's supposed to be like think like an owner.
Yeah, probably more likely.
But yeah, and that's what he did. But yeah, Enrico really loved the fact that he was a fan of the message and said like, you know what, I'm going to give this guy a shot. And he came out there. He tried the snack. He loved the snack. He went to the plant. He loved the plant. And all that was left was to put it to the test market. But apparently they don't want to do any commercials. So we had to do some guerrilla marketing and just give all of our chips out for free and just hope that they come back like a drug dealer kind of thing.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck? What did you say?
What did I say?
I feel like I blanked out, and then I'm like hearing you talk about drug dealing and slinking.
Because that's what they did. The first hit is
that was
free.
what they did, but that wasn't Enrico's idea.
I know, it was Richard's.
Okay, just making sure. The product was failing.
Yeah.
So Richard took it into his own hands to spread it into the Latino community.
Yeah.
Which is just like, I don't need to look it up to know that this part's fucking made the fuck up.
Everything's made up.
He just drove around
that.
his neighborhood, and that made it the biggest fucking thing in Southern California.
I don't think he did any of that even. I think I know he didn't do any of that. He didn't do anything. He had no say in any of this. Oh, man. But yeah, it was just like the biggest piece of fucking Hollywood dumbness. Like, oh no, the product is failing because that one guy is all like, ooh, we're gonna trust the product of a janitor? I don't think so. This gets the marketing budget of 0. Which is why the product was failing until he gives it out around the neighborhood, and now it fucking blew up all of fucking Southern California. They're all itching for their Flamin' Hot Cheetos, baby!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ridiculous. So fucking stupid.
And the snack is a great success.
That's it.
And that's basically the movie.
No. Then we
Oh,
do
no.
a little bit of a time skip, but he's all like, "Hey, what happened to the machinist job? What's going on there?" And he's all like, "Shut up and do your job. They need you to clean up the room in floor 2 with room A." And he's all like, beans, but all right, I'll do it because it's my job." And he gets there, and they're all like, "Hello, it's me, Tony Shalhoub, also known as Enrico. How would you like to be lead of multicultural marketing? Here is your office. Please enjoy."
Yeah, and then he has to
And
go get some
that's
suits.
how it happened.
Now, here's the thing. Like, I was looking right after this movie. I was all like, there's no way. And turns out there is no way in which
There is no way.
there are accounts, like many people have been coming forward from Frito-Lays and saying like, yeah, we checked the archive, never heard of this story. And we even go as far to get an account from Ken Lakoska, who says, if that story existed, believe me, we would have heard about it. This guy should run for office if he's that good at fooling everyone.
The funniest part, and I think this is the thing that like puts like no fucking doubt in my mind, because he when he tells the story, he tells the part where he talks directly to Enrico, acting CEO of Frito-Lay. He was not the CEO at the time at all. He was not CEO until Flaming Hot already entered test markets. It's like, come on, guy. At least get the fucking names right if you're making up this fucking bullshit story. It's insanity. And the best part was apparently Frito-Lay launched their own investigation into this matter. But then they backed down and decided, you know what? It's probably better to have this like inspirational story than to take away this, this big triumph from a Latin American man that, let's face it, isn't really hurting anyone.
No, like here's also the thing in which the lady who was actually doing like the Flamin' Hot test market in like 1989, like 3 years before the movie, she's been like saying like, no, it was kind of me. And then like as this article came out, Richard Montañez goes out and does an Instagram video and says, I don't care what room you're in. There's always somebody in the room that's going to try to steal your destiny. They may even say you never existed. And it's like, I don't know. Like, did this guy actually steal the destiny of that woman back in 1989? Maybe.
I don't know about the destiny. I don't think it would have even been a thing. Because let's face it, guys. How many creators of snacks do you know? And I don't mean creators of snacks. Creators of variants of snacks come to mind for you.
Nerd's Rope.
Who made that?
Willy Wonka.
Okay, I'm done talking to you.
Hershey. It's a guy. It's his name.
No, but not a variant of snack, Greg. I think that's the important thing. Who made a variant of an already existing snack?
Babe Ruth.
No, he didn't make that. It was named after him.
Oh shit! That one guy on Instagram, or I think it was a lady, I forget her name, but she made the Philly cheesesteak quesadilla at Chipotle, and then Chipotle actually rolled it out under her name too.
Which is?
Fuck! Am I gonna have to look this up?
There was like
a
Megan Thee Stallion menu at McDonald's.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
Or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, and the Grimace Shake. The Grimace Shake created
Shake wasn't made by Grimace. It was made of Grimace. Those are two completely different things, Richard.
Wait, it's made of Grimace?
Yes. Why do you think he's not around anymore?
No, it's his birthday. Why would we celebrate him if it's not his... Wait.
We're celebrating for remembering Grimace.
I need to look this up
when
now.
is
It's not his birthday. It's his death day, Richard.
I'm trying to think of other things because, like, there are plenty of things that people are getting credit for. like just
But the fact that you're sitting here thinking about it, and then there's the big urban legend, which I know I've heard on multiple pieces of media, of the janitor who created Flaming Hot Cheetos and rose to the top. And I don't think the woman in the R&D department who was working on the hot flavor, her making Flaming Hot Cheetos would have quite had the same impact on people. Did you know that Flaming Hot Cheetos was created by a woman in R&D?
I mean,
People would be like, I mean, no, but that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think her destiny was ripped away from her. That's the point I'm making.
did you also hear how, like, originally, so Richard Montañez, who is now some, like, motivational speaker or whatever, apparently, like, the only person that is corroborating his story from Frito-Lay is some guy who I think eventually became the CEO, in which, like, they now go on speaking tours together.
Okay.
And apparently, like, when they started going on the speaking tours, Richard says, like, oh yeah, that call, I didn't make it to Enrico. I actually made it to this guy.
This guy.
And then shortly after that, he goes back to telling the original story of it being Enrico.
Oh my God.
So that is why, like, there is so much nonsense. And the White House is behind it too.
Whoa!
Because Joe Biden, he went and showed this movie just like a few days ago, earlier this week, or maybe last week. And he's also corroborating the story that everything in the movie is true. So this cover-up goes all the way up to the top.
I need evidence of that one, actually. I need you to, like, give me more than that. You can't just say Joe Biden corroborated this man's story because he showed a movie. I need something a little bit more than that, I think.
Hold on. I'm going to see what he said. When I think about tonight's movie, I think about courage. So many of you, your ancestors left behind all that they knew to start a new life in the United States. I mean,
okay.
He's not talking specifically about Frito-Lay, but
No,
he's
describing the American dream, Richard. He's not the first one to do it either.
I still think that he's taking too many aspects of the movie and applying them to real life.
He's not taking a single aspect of the movie and applying it to real life.
Hold on. Joe Biden said Richard Montañez disrupted the food industry in the 90s by channeling his Mexican heritage to help turn Flamin' Hot Cheetos into a multi-billion-dollar brand today and a cultural phenomena. Oh, wait, that was Ivan Longoria, the director.
I was going to say, that sounded like Ivan Longoria, who has said that this story is 100% real. Don't look into it.
Huh.
Yeah.
But Joe Biden was holding hands with her, so that's why I'm skeptical about everything he says too. Or maybe he's just easily manipulated. It's almost like he's a puppet.
That's right. The shadow government. You heard it here first. Richard cracked it.
I mean, you never know. I have heard from multiple people there's no way that man is leading our country.
I feel like you could I feel like if there was a shadow government, they could do better.
Shit, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have a better movie on there instead. Like, if you were the shadow government, what would you say would be the movie next time at the White House?
Mamma Mia, because I watched Mamma Mia right before I watched this, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was watching Mamma Mia again.
Is that on Disney Plus?
No, it's just a really good movie.
Oh, shit. Well, the White House only screens movies that are on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah.
It's wild that Bob's Burgers wasn't on Disney Plus, but this shit is, huh? Like, come fucking on.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh my God.
In which this movie is on both Disney Plus and Hulu, which blows my mind still.
Absolutely. I don't understand. Like, you had the power to do this. Why did you choose fucking Flaming Hot of all things?
Also, like, having it be a Searchlight picture, which I've never seen one before, but that intro that they do, like ripping off the Fox one.
Richard, now you're just fucking with us.
No, this is really the first Searchlight picture I've seen.
Richard.
What?
Richard, please.
Please what?
Richard, you can't be doing this, Richard.
No, I
You owe
don't.
it to the Richard. You owe it to the people, Richard.
What are we talking about?
Richard, you owe it to the people, Richard. Richard, please.
Craig, what, do you know what he's talking about?
Please, Richard, you know what this is, Richard. You can't just do this, Richard.
Craig, I don't know what he's talking about. I need him to
Craig,
elaborate.
please tell him he can't do this. He can't keep getting away with this.
I don't know what's going on, so.
My God, you're both in on it.
Next week is Cadet Kelly. Is that where you wanted me to go?
No.
That's number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
I'm Craig Stew. I guess I'm leaving too.
I'm the third one. It's so not spicy.
Walt Disney Home Video has brought your family the most wonderful stories of friendship, like Bambi and Pinocchio. And now, another family treasure is coming to video. Walt Disney's classic, The Fox and the Hound. It's the unforgettable story of 2 friends, Todd
I'm a fox.
and Copper.
I'm a hound dog.
2 friends who didn't know they were supposed to be enemies.
Copper's gonna come back a trained hunting dog.
But growing up has led them on different paths.
We're still friends, aren't we? Those days are over. I'm a hunting dog now.
And now their friendship and loyalty will face the ultimate challenge. You can share this breathtaking story of friendship,